So, right now, young adults or maybe young people are more exposed to certain mental health conditions. They could read about depression online. They could search about the symptoms online. But still, if you don't get the information from the right people, then you could also be misinformed. So you wouldn't really know what what depression really looks like, and you could use the term loosely. So you could take the word out of place, out of context, and loosely use these terms. And so some of these terms have been romanticized. Na parang, they use gaslighting like it's just an ordinary word without actually seeing that it's actually a pattern of behavior. It does not just happen once, it has to happen multiple times. And you don't just say you're depressed, no? Because being clinically depressed is really different. There are certain measures to be depressed or being anxious. So some of these terms can be found online, they're floating online, but could be misappropriately used. And some people also do not seek help, even if these information are available online. Still, the most important thing is whether or not they will seek help. It can actually be internalized shame, where even if nobody is actually laughing at you, or nobody is insulting you or labeling you with derogatory terms, you already feel shamed about your situation. So it depends on how you perceive other people looking at your condition. So if you have that kind of internalized shame, that prevents you from seeking help. It prevents you from seeking help if you feel that other people will negatively judge you or perceive you in a bad light. But for other people who have no internalized shame but are really experiencing discrimination in the workplace, there are some people who do that, who seem to have trouble filing a leave of absence on the basis of having a mental health problem. And some people do find it a problem to find work or get employed in a new place or in a new workplace because they've had prior mental health diagnosis. So sometimes it also takes a lot of work to change people's perception about certain mental health illnesses. Not all mental health illnesses will require long-term treatment or a lifelong treatment. Mental health illnesses are manageable. They are manageable. There are treatments available to them. They could still be able to function and keep their work, keep their family, and manage their conditions amidst their mental health situation. So I think more information must be put out there in order for people to learn how to seek help, and not just know that, yeah, based on this list, I seem to have depression or I seem to have anxiety. But what do you do about it, diba? Insight alone does not solve the problem. So even if you have insight, even if you have awareness that I have these problems, I am mentally unwell, but if you don't do anything about it, if you don't move to the next step and seek help, you would still not be able to change or improve your situation. I think more mental health literacy campaigns. We can start normalizing the topic at home, so that even before coming to school, students are already aware about mental health. They won't be going home and talking to their parents about what they've learned about mental health, and it's the other way around. It's the child educating the parents. But I hope mental health becomes a topic that is openly discussed at home, so that when they go out, what they hear from outside will just be validated by what they hear from their homes. More mental health literacy campaigns perhaps would work. More information that's correct should be cascaded to communities, so that what people would know, young people would know, would not just be coming from social media sites or sites that might not be reliable, but they would really be getting the correct information from the correct people.